So we are in sunny Las Vegas.
Yeah,
it is sunny, rainy, and snowing apparently. And we are in the Laramie Longhorn, cruising around. This is a 6.4 liter dually. So it's kind of the odd duck of the group, which we kind of like. 6.4 runs great, given the fact that we're driving this massive truck. This has the 8-speed automatic, and of course it has the beautiful tan leather interior and wood accents that are just fantastic.
1,000 pound-feet of torque, 35,100 pounds of towing, and 7,680 pounds of payload.
Our friends at Ram Truck invited us out to Las Vegas, Nevada last week, where we got the chance to drive the new 2019 Ram Heavy Duty lineup. Ram put on an impressive event, allowing us a chance to get some on-road driving impressions, off-road driving impressions in the awesome Ram Power Wagons, and towing impressions with the new Cummins turbo diesels. Out front of the presentation center, Ram showed the first Cummins turbo diesel Ram truck ever built. This particular truck was a Cummins prototype built in 1985 as a feasibility study to sell Cummins engines to the, at the time, Dodge truck division. 34 years later, and Cummins engines are still under the hood of Ram's heavy-duty trucks, and just this year broke the 1,000 pound-foot of torque barrier. While our full written review on driving impressions is in the link down below, we wanted to make a video showing a quick overview of these new trucks and show just how well they tow. We also have a separate video coming for off-roading in the Ram Power Wagon, and another video showing Ram's presentation and questions from Ram engineers. Enjoy the video.
So we wanted to show you real quick, since we're going down the highway and we've got the navigation working for us. So when you hit the nav button, it obviously goes straight to the navigation. If you hit the media, it'll go to the media view. But if you hit the home view, it'll do the split screen, and you can actually switch which vehicle, which screen view you want on your top or bottom. And then you can of course go back to navigation to see the full large view version. So very neat. Controls pop up, close out. Climate, same thing. There's the full climate. Fascinating. It's 35 out and snowing in Las Vegas, so we've got everything set at 72 right now to keep us a little bit warm. So hit home again. Goes back to where we were with the radio and the navigation on the top. The tailgate is so light you can literally put it up with 2 fingers. Amazing. Getting ready to drive the Ram Cummins turbo diesel 3500 Longhorn with quite a bit of load on the back of it. Here we go. Take it for a ride here. My friend Matt will be driving initially, and then I'll drive after that. Alright, we have the Ram 3500 dually diesel, and we are going down a 6% grade, and we are pulling that trailer. It is a trailer too. We have trailer dry weight 8,400 pounds, loader weight on the back of the trailer is 12,000, so we are pulling 21,160 pounds currently. We have the engine brake on, we have tow haul mode on, and we are cruising. Well, how's it feel going down the hill?
It's very solid.
You definitely know the trailer's back there.
You know the weight is there, but it's being managed.
It's having no problem on the 6% grade going down. It is snowing, as as you can see. Some of it turns to rain depending as we're going down the hill here. So definitely using the engine brake coming down the hill here. Went from about 45 miles per hour back down to 25 as we make the turn. This is one of those roads where you don't really want to pull a trailer like this. So having the ability to have the engine brake and the transmission, that seems to be very well tuned for what we're doing. Now this has the 6-speed automatic in it, and we have another truck coming at us now. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a little road share here. And we'll start going again. It is definitely a windy, narrow road. Green light on the dashboard for the automatic engine braking. That is currently operating. Now this truck is the high output diesel, so this does have the 1,000 foot-pounds of torque. We'll definitely put that to the test when we come back up the hill here in a little bit. Our friend Matt looks like he's doing pretty well. A little concerned about that big trailer back there, but overall he seems confident and not too worried.
Just trying to keep it in between the lines.
He's doing a good job. Excellent job. I'm not having any issues sitting here in the passenger seat, so we're doing good.
It's good, as long as you're not trying to grab that handlebar up there.
Nope.
That's a good sign.
You can hear that diesel engine brake.
Some really aggressive engine brake.
Yes, definitely. But overall, the truck is very, very quiet. When they were saying the 10% reduction inside, even the gasoline engine was just crazy quiet inside. But the diesel, I mean, you barely hear it inside. It's just a hum when the engine brake isn't on. So, beautiful view of the Colorado River. I wish it wasn't raining. It would be very, very nice out here, but come up on the Colorado River. Let's take you for a little tour of the Laramie Longhorn here while we're driving. So, just beautiful materials inside and out. Some people probably won't like this, but I like the rough cut stitching of the leather here. It's got a really nice touch to it. It fits perfect with the Laramie Longhorn. Obviously, the Limited and the others probably wouldn't have that. Also note that with the lack of the knob, rotary dial transmission switch, we've got just a plate to cover that up here. The 4x4 controls are in the same location. And obviously we've got the column mounted shifter here. And coming up and around, got the back seat over here. You can see the gooseneck trailer behind us. And again, really, really nice materials, lots of cup holders. USB ports all over this thing. There's 2 in the back of the console, 2 in the front of the console, 1 inside the console. And we'll continue to come down the grade here. Looks like our person that's going to direct us is right up here in a little Renegade. That seems fitting.
It does. You're not going to miss it.
So we'll see what he how he wants us to make this turnaround. It looks like it might just loop straight around. That's what it does.
Hey, how you doing?
When you do the loop, just try and stay as wide as you can. Or not as wide as you can, but wide. Okay?
Sounds good, and come back around this way.
Yep, that's it.
Thanks. Here we go.
Now we're gonna make the loop and go back up the hill.
Do you want to take it up the hill?
I can take it up the hill if you don't mind me taking it up the hill.
That'd be great.
So we'll go ahead and we'll make the turn here, and then we'll switch off. And golly, we'll take some pictures of this view. Holy moly. Man, that is just fantastic.
Let's see if I can go ahead and stop it here.
And now we begin our trip back up the hill. I'm holding the camera, but I'll turn it off here in a few minutes. But Ram 3500 dually HO Cummins, 1,000 foot-pounds of torque. We're going back up a 6% grade all the way back to our meeting location. We have the automatic engine brake on for when we go back down hills, but for the most part we're just climbing. And this engine does not care about that 21,000 pounds that's behind it. It is, I could probably floor to pedal and it would accelerate to 60 without even giving me a hint of trouble. So we are definitely pulling up the hill here. Just out of curiosity, I'm going to switch the over to the gas mileage just to see what kind of current gas mileage we're getting. Is a solid 3 miles per gallon as we go up this hill, averaging 6.2. So found that to be an interesting thing. Beautiful drive. It's raining on us. As we get higher up, it'll start snowing again, more than likely. But again, this truck just pulls. Not a problem at all. No rough shifting, very smooth. Up to from 20 to 35 very quickly. Exactly what you think a diesel should do. It's just smooth. Big changes in programming in the transmission, so we're pleasantly surprised at how smooth it's shifting going up the hill with the load. Slide on over here a little bit for these guys. Here comes another Ram truck at me. There we go. Good to go. A little bit of information about this truck on the window sticker.
Yeah, so it is the Longhorn Crew Cab 4x4 with the high output turbo diesel. So we've got our 1,000 foot-pounds. Base price is $60,750, and onto that they've added some things like customer preferred package, which gives you trailer reverse guidance and things like that. The max tow package, that's the big one, $3,695. That gives you 4 tins in the rear, the air suspension back there. And inside there's some options in here, like the Longhorn Level 1 equipment group. That one's $34.95. And the Cummins itself, you should know, is an $11,795 option. So it's a Nissan Micra's worth of option, just for the diesel and that piece of automatic. So the total bill for this one comes to $86,300.
$86,000. That's a lot of money for a pickup truck.
Yeah, but you could duplicate the capability of this truck. Let's see, so $60,750, and add about $4,000 for max tow. Dual rear wheels is about $1,000, so that's $5,000. So you could replicate this for around $67,000, about $20,000 less than the sticker is on this thing. You'd be giving up some of the 12-inch screen, power sunroof, the autonomous, well, not autonomous driving, but the driving aids.
Yeah, the safety features like the adaptive cruise control.
And lane keeping and things like that, absolutely.
Here comes another one towards us with a, it's like a camper on the back. Boy, that one's going to be fun to go through that turnaround. That's a long trailer.
It is a long trailer.
Yeah, we're going to go from 30 and just see what kind of acceleration we can get here. Up this hill, we're up to 40. This is a pretty substantial hill that we're going up. 41. A lot of weight on the back. I knew this was a straighter section, so I could really give it a shot. And now we're cresting the hill at 43, so it never had an issue. It didn't downshift. It did, because it was already downshifted when we hit the gas. So. But this truck had no issue pulling that. No issue at all. Alright, we are in a Ram 3500 regular cab HO. This is a fairly basic truck. It's a tradesman, and but it is a $56,000 truck. Regular cab, long bed, HO engine with everything. This would be the max tow package, which gives you 3 reflective triangles, 14 gears, 5th wheel gooseneck towing prep group, auto level rear air suspension, DOT certified roadside safety kit, DOT fire extinguisher, 30,000 direct mount 5th wheel hitch by Mopar, and spare fuses, trailer brake control, and 2 red vinyl flags. This truck does have the chrome appearance option, tradesman level 2 group, so it's a little nicer inside. It's got carpet instead of vinyl flooring, and of course it's got the 6.7 HO engine, dual rear wheels, and the park sense system. So this is your max towing capacity vehicle. Towing is 35,100 pounds. Hopefully you can see that. And we are going uphill now. We just took it down the hill. The engine brake, as we saw earlier when we were pulling the 21,000 roughly pound trailer, was very aggressive. It's the same thing on this one. Now we're going up the hill, and Matt has got his foot down, and he's rolling 35 miles per hour without any problems. The truck seems to be handling it very well, no issues. And we are heading back to camp. And I think we're going to be the last ones to come back in, and then we can go in there and ask a few questions, see what's next on the list. So, heading back in now. We'll take some pictures inside the truck. And you can see this is the more basic model truck with the smaller stereo, more basic style instrument cluster. Note that there's a pocket where the 4-wheel drive controls and where the shifter would be for 8-speed equipped vehicles, but obviously this has the more traditional column shift because it is the 6-speed automatic. So got our towing mirrors out and we are going. Alright, so we are headed back to Las Vegas, and we are driving a Ram 3500 Mega Cab. I assume it's the HO. I don't have a window sticker in this truck, but I know it has the Harman Kardon stereo. It is definitely a limited. It is definitely a nice truck. I mean, it is gorgeous inside. So, just to give some suggestion, look at things. Here's the beautiful wood trim, black wood trim. Of course, it's got the 12-inch stereo, and it is just a great vehicle. Obviously, I switched over. There we go. Now we got the 12-inch here. With just the navigation alone, I'm using the nav to get back to the hotel because it's obviously snowing like heck right now. So we have to be very cautious driving home, and because we're in like an $80,000 pickup truck. So just enjoying the ride, enjoying the turbo diesel, and just overall, what a great experience. excellent trucks. It's great to check them out and get the opportunity to look at them. Obviously, the 35,000 pound towing setup was pretty wild. I'm glad I got to do that. And now it's just the slow ride back to where we're going. So got to get that done. We're enjoying the ride and we're going. A lot of snow, so I was told to just take it easy, and we'll get back where we need to go. So I'll bring back the recording here in a little bit, and we'll make another round of it here. So again, it is snowing pretty good, and we're driving this Ram, and we'll kind of run through a couple of the feature and the instrument cluster real quick. So we've got adaptive cruise control off right now. So here's the tire pressure monitoring. We'll run through them real fast. Coolant temp, trans temp, oil pressure, boost pressure. So we can, there's the 35 pounds real quick and easy. Diesel particulate filter information, oil life, fuel filter life, battery voltage, exhaust brake, and the gauge summary is a nice one for being able to see what's going on, especially if you're towing. So idle time, engine hours, and back to the air pressure. Then if you go down, we've got the driver assist, fuel economy. Right now we're sitting at 13.4 average. Instantaneous is 6 as we're going up this snowy hill. We've got trip information. We've got trailer tow information, distance, miles for trailer towing. Next on the list is, of course, the music. We are listening to Sirius XM Sports. I'm going to change that in just a minute. And no stored messages. Screen setup. Speed, 40 miles per hour or so. And then back to the vehicle info screen. So I'm going to leave it off for right now. This is a 4-wheel drive model, so we can switch to 4-wheel drive if we need to. We won't need to on this ride, but again, here's the beautiful 12-inch instrument cluster. Note the blue light means that my phone is charging on the wireless charging system, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to turn that engine brake on, and we're going to head on down the road. We are out of the snowy mountain and heading back down to dry land, and I just wanted to take a second to show y'all the way the Apple CarPlay looks with the regular screen also. So in this case I've got Sirius XM on the bottom here, and I can show y'all. Here's the climate control, and then we can go back to media, and then we can hit home again, jump us back to the Apple CarPlay and the media. Now when you disconnect Apple CarPlay, then it goes back to the standard navigation. When you're in Apple CarPlay, it uses the Apple navigation or Waze or whichever one you're using at the time. So it switches between the two. So anyways, just wanted to do a quick show of that so you could see what it does. Of course, you can go to the apps and you can move apps around. So if you don't want a certain app somewhere, you can always grab it and drag it out. But I'm in motion now, so it won't let me do it. But anyways, just wanted to show everybody how that worked real quick as I come down the hill. And I'm doing a very, very slow speed at the moment, just kind of rolling along. We're going to make the turn and head back to Vegas. Really enjoying this truck. It is a nice truck. So we'll head on back and head back to the hotel.
In half a mile,
There's the
turn
navigation system. Gives you a memo on the screen that tells you to make that turn. So pretty cool. The Harman Kardon stereo system sounds great. I'm enjoying that, and we'll get back to the hotel now.